Guys, and welcome to IT Geek TV. Today we are going to demonstrate a video on some of the common causes which leads to failure of Hyper-V live migration. Okay, so first I'll explain you a bit in theory part, then I'll go to my lab and I'll show you some other issues also which can cause Hyper-V live migration failures. Okay, so out of number of common causes, the very first one is limitation of resources. Considering I am having a 3 Hyper-V virtual machines and I'm having a 3 Hyper-V hypervisors, okay, and each Hyper-V hypervisors have 3 gigabyte of RAM, okay, and I am having 3 virtual machine, each of having 3 gigabyte of RAM, or considering 2.5 gigabyte or 2 gigabyte of RAM. So I cannot host two virtual machine on Hyper-V 1 or Hyper-V 2 or Hyper-V 3, considering I am having 3 hypervisors, okay, because it will run out of resources and it will not be able to serve the resources required to run that virtual machine. In that case, the live migration will fail you, and that cluster will let you know that, boss, you need to migrate this virtual machine to some other Hyper-V host. You cannot do live migration because that particular hypervisor doesn't have resources to serve you. Okay, the second one was processor incompatibility. Okay, how you know that which processor you are using? As you can see, I am using AMD FX 6300 6 core processor. Okay, so you must know that which particular vendor's processor you are using, and if that processor vendor will be different, so you will not be able to perform live migration. Okay, so you make sure that you have the same vendor's processor in your infrastructure. Okay, so and the third part was that Hyper-V version. Okay, so currently my version is Hyper-V 3.0 because I'm having the same flavor and same version, Windows Server 2012 R2. Okay, so I'll be able to perform live migration, but you make sure that OS version should be same. Okay, and the last part was iSCSI compatibility. For me, the iSCSI compatibility is supporting iSCSI 3 specification. Okay, so for me there is no issue. The other one is network connection. As in my lab, I don't have the 1 gigabyte speed of network connectivity, uh, but in order to have a large scale infrastructure, you must have this minimum criteria in order to get any severe issue to be resolved by Microsoft. Okay, I would also like to show you some other thing. Like, sometimes what happens is you're trying to migrate and your virtual machine didn't migrate. Number of issues can occur. The few I observe is, and I also read on the blog also, that if you go into virtual machine setting and if you have set something here, like I have set blah 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 something, I'll write here. Okay, and I'll try to migrate. In my case, sometimes the live migration is okay, which I was very amazed. Okay, suppose I have selected Hyper-V 3. Okay, so definitely it will migrate. Okay, but sometimes it doesn't. I have read somewhere on the blogs also, people do say that due to this reason also it doesn't migrate. So you must know also this issue can also cause live migration failure, which I didn't face, but some of you may face. Okay, the other options, other suggestions were also I found on internet on our article, that if you have any mounted disk on that virtual machine. Okay, suppose if you I for me, in my environment, I have added or mounted a Windows 7 ISO, which is kept on hypervisor's C temp. Okay, but still I am able to migrate it to some other host. Like, I am able to migrate it to, suppose I am migrating it to Hyper-V 2. Okay, so in my environment the migration is going flawlessly, there was no issue, but some of you may face issues regarding this. Okay, and for how to perform live migration, I have already uploaded a video on YouTube, so you can go and check that video also. And if you like this video, please share, comment, like, and for detailed post, you can visit to my website, which is here. You can visit and have a bit of information in this article also. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.